How's it going, everybody? Brett Allison here at Performance Motorcoaches. It's Thursday, what is it? May 9th, maybe? I don't know, somewhere. We've had a busy week. Standing behind me, we got a Renegade Verona, 40 foot. This is a bunkhouse model, so you'll notice the double stacked windows right there, bunkhouse. Just wanted to make a quick video showing you some upgrades we did to this coach. We got this coach in on Monday. The owner actually drove this one to us from Indiana. He wanted to give it a shakedown, so we let him do that. He brought it to us Monday, got here sometime Monday morning, dropped it with us, left. He took off to New Mexico, let us have a few days with it to do some upgrades. So that's what we did. Obviously outside, I'm missing some parts. You're probably thinking I'm crazy. I know they're gone, but we're gonna do a video anyway. The headlight bezels we took off, we took them to a body shop to have painted, body worked, make them look nice and good. We just yet to get them back yet, so working with what we got here. That's part of the blackout package, so that's what we've done on this coach. With that rest of that package, of course, you get the headlight bezels. We replaced the mirror backs. The door handles on the Verona are already black, so we don't have to change those. Of course, we did the black wheels. These are the original Alcoa wheels. We've taken these and have them powder coated, put new center caps on there, cover those up. Of course, we did the front and the backs. We did add the X-Guard grill guard, so this is a newer model grill guard they've got out. Nice license plate frame for the advertisement. Can't take that off or else it would cost extra. You got to leave that there. With the blackout kit, I like how X-Guard, they started tagging these pretty nice. That's a nice something that won't wash away, so that's a pretty cool feature there. I like that. Of course, this does fold down. You can get your hood open really easy. Another part that we replaced was this intake bezel for the intake manifold. This does pull air right through here, so the original one had chrome. We're trying to get rid of all the chrome, so we swapped that as well. Like I said, mirror backs. The side steps did show up powder coated, or else we would have done those, but Renegade did that for us, so we left those alone. With the blackout kit, we take the exhaust tips off. So we take the aqua hot off, the chassis exhaust tip, take those, get them powder coated. Of course, the rear wheels were also changed out. One cool feature that we've really started to do and we really like is come out, check this out. Check out that mud flap. How much better does that look? No more chrome. Of course, the exhaust tip got powder coated as well. That's for the generator. Another upgrade on the outside we did. Customer plans on doing a little towing, so we added another hitch cam. Verona's come standard with the top camera up there. We add this one just for hitching up. We've got a switch on the dash. We can select between the two for whatever purpose you need. Coming around, of course, the Verona, you know, pretty much storage all down this side. We've got all his original chrome stuff. We'll let him decide whether he wants us to throw that away or he wants to take it home with him. We've got a pile of it that we generally don't need. So I know we did a cooler in one of these. I'm trying to find it. Probably this one. There we go. So of course, you know, we do these on a lot of coaches. This is a very popular item. This is our Dometic version. We have a Truma version we sell as well. This is our outside tray, so 200% extension, so really nice, you know, 12-volt freezer and refrigerator combination. It can be a freezer, fridge, whichever combination. Whether you're trying to haul steak, beer, whiskey, that'll make do. Of course, that's on an inverted outlet, so that'll work going down the highway with no inverter, or excuse me, with no generator power. Just another storage bay right there. Nothing really to upgrade and show you. Let me show you inside. We did quite a bit of things inside.
The outside shower.
Oh, the outside shower. Look, guest appearance by Josh, guys. Look, there's Josh.
That's. Make sure y'all saw the outside shower we put in the wet bay.
Here, so let's come over here and tell us about it. Come on, you ain't got no shoes. Josh has been working nonstop. We've all been nonstop, but I want Josh to show you what we did on this outside bay real quick. You can tell he's shoeless, but it's all right.
The customer wanted a hot and cold outside shower connection, so we found a spot up here. You know, of course, there's no hot in the wet bay, so we got the aqua hot here. So I just stole the hot source from it. Just ran it real clean, and it runs all behind the tanks, so it stays heated all the way throughout, so it's not exposed to the elements at all. So I thought it worked out pretty nice.
Josh knocked it out. Josh and Aaron, they worked basically nonstop. Did y'all work the graveyard shift to get this one done this week?
Pretty much.
All this was done in between Monday afternoon and now. Basically, I rushed them this morning to get it out so we can make a video. But man, these guys knock it out. They always do a good job. So thank you, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the
All right.
reminder.
That's it. I just want to make sure, because I thought it was something pretty cool.
I'm gonna go inside. I know I've got the Starlink to talk about. We've got, of course, all this, the water filtration, the cab monitors. Is there anything I'm gonna forget you may need to remind me about?
No, cab monitors, yeah.
Good to go?
The seats, oh.
The seats.
We lowered the seats?
Come check out the seats. Thank you, Josh.
Yep.
We got the seats. So the owner is, like myself, part of the short leg club. So what we did, we didn't change his seats out, but we did modify them in the aspect where, both of these seats swivel. So you can sit in the cab, turn them around, direction them toward the living area. He wanted this seat a little bit lower. It's something I would probably want too, and he wanted to add a little tilt. So what we did, it's gonna be kind of hard to tell because you don't know without looking at the other side, but we removed the swivel portion of it. So it no longer swivels around. What we did was we lowered that 1.5 inches, somewhere in between 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches in doing that. So you lost the feature of being able to swivel it, but he wanted more comfortable, a more comfortable ride. His seat is lower to the ground and it's a little bit tilted. We put some spacers in the front. So not only did we lower the seat, but we tilted the knees of it so you feel like you're sitting in a little more comfortable seat. A little bit of a, it wasn't a crazy change, but it made a big difference. When you're driving 8-9 hours, you want a good seat to sit in. So we did that as well. Coming inside, so look, sneak peek right there. There's the monitor we're talking about. So Veronas do not come with that overhead camera. They come with all of the inputs from the cameras going to the Garmin screen. It works out. It's a better field of view to have that monitor up there. Not to mention, you're already losing the windshield because of the adaptive cruise, which, it's one of those things that you got to live with because you want the adaptive cruise, but that's dead space. So we take the cameras off of the Garmin, route them to the EchoMaster monitor. We added the hitch camera, so on there he's going to have 4 cameras. So now, as you're going down the road, you're viewing your GPS and you hit your blinker, and it no longer gets rid of your GPS. So, if you're driving through a city you're unfamiliar with, you know how important your GPS is. When you hit your blinker, you lose it. So, no more of that problem for this guy. We did that. Come around to the inside. I know Darren's going to see this video and be like, these yahoos didn't put stickers on it, but Darren, I promise, we're going to have stickers here. Oh, another feature, really cool feature. I like this keyless entry. So not only do you have a code to be programmed now, but if I reach in here, let's see, reach in here and grab my keys, I've got the fob for the truck, which is cool. Everybody has that on the Verona, but then we've added keyless entry, wireless keyless entry. So we have that. You can actually program up to 2 of these, if it was in like a camper situation, but nice feature there. That way you get some keyless entry, a little bit of options. You don't have to keep up with the keys. You get a code and a fob to keep in your pocket. So nice trick there. Going inside, oh, what is that? Is that a step cover for a Verona? What? Customer's request. So we made this in-house, guys. If you're in upholstery, if you do upholstery full-time, just keep your comments to yourself, because I promise you could probably do a better job. But what we did, we just made a step cover. It's just out of 3/4 inch wood. Made some steps on, or just some gussets right there to keep it from sliding around. It simply just sets in there. Handle to be able to pick it up and down. But we did that. This will store, of course, in the storage bay. Maybe one a little bit larger. But that way, Chihuahuas, mother-in-laws don't fall down in the hole. I imagine that will be the first of very many that we make, just because the Veronas don't offer them. So call us, we'll get you one. Going inside, I'm gonna kick my shoes off. This is a sold coach. I think I mentioned that, but it is going home in just a few hours. We're gonna make sure we keep it clean. Coming inside, we've got it all closed up. I'm gonna walk over here, open this guy up just so we have a little more room. So, really nice colors in this coach. I'm a really big fan of the Veronas. I was kind of over them, but when they updated the cab, it totally changed this truck. You get a quiet cab, you get steering wheel controls, you get adaptive cruise, window switches on the door where they should be, keyless entry, just some nice features. Big difference in the quality of the sound. You hardly hear the radiator fan anymore. I know if anybody out there owns a Verona, you know what I'm talking about. So got rid of that. That's changed. Some additions we've done, of course, the Echo monitor, the Echo Master monitor, right? So I've got all my cameras there. Turn my switch on. Turn my switch on and we've got it all there. So in reverse, you know, I've got both my cameras. I've got my left and my right, so I can view those down the road. Of course, if I hit my blinker, it'll go to which side I'm trying to view and then right back to the 4-channel view. He wanted more cup holders. We have these in stock. These are the Build 5 consoles. We installed this, wired it. We didn't mount this one. We did wire it. That way, if he ever wants to take his carpet out and shampoo it, he's not having to remove anything. So I left a little bit of slack on the wire, just enough to get the carpet out. Do what you got to do. I'm going to fix that seal. You can tell we were in the pillar running camera wire. So going back, we did the Starlink. Let's see where Josh hid that stuff at. Probably right here where it should be in the media cabinet. Yep, how did I know? So Starlink up there, really not much to see. You can't see the antenna, but the coach does have it. With that, customer wanted water filtration, so we do the Acuva added water filtration. So this is an external spigot we've added, drill through the countertop. It's a 2-part filtration, so you got a sediment filter and particulate filter, and then hidden way in the back, way back there, is the actual UV light portion of it. So works really well for that. We do that, and we also plumb, you know, if it's a scenario like this where the kitchen slide is on the same, or where that's on the same side as the refrigerator, we always tie that into the ice maker. So you're getting filtered water there and double, triple filtered ice as well. Trying to think what other upgrades we've done. Inside, I think that's kind of limits it. Let's just walk through this guy so you can see it. Otherwise, people are going to be like, what's the back look like? Got a quick detail. You know, this coach was somewhat used on the way down here, so we're going to go and just give him a final detail before he shows up this afternoon. You know, this is a 1-bath coach, so you got your bathroom here. Trying to think, that's all the upgrades, guys. So we have been busy. We got a shop full of coaches, but we are still doing the same quality of stuff, guys. We're going to be a little busy for a while, but that's because we do not want to do anything halfway. We'd rather it take a little bit of time, get done right, not have to worry about it. That's just the way. Life's a little bit simpler that way. Let's give them a sneak peek of what we got going on in the shop. Let's just walk through the shop. We won't talk about too much, but we'll just kind of give you a heads up on the weeks to come here at Performance Motor Coaches. You gonna put your shoes on? I'll take the phone if you want to put your shoes on. No, you good? Let's go through the shop, you know. So walking in, this is our main service shop. So we're outside of Bay 1 right now. Inside, we've got a sold classic that the next time you see this coach, you won't recognize it. It's going to look totally different. So we're doing a long list of this for the owner. This is a sold coach going home next month. We have another coach sold for Victor, a gentleman named Victor. This one's getting some attention from us in the meantime. This Vienna sold to a customer that this is their second coach they're buying from us. They currently own a Verona that they bought from us. They're getting something a little bit smaller so they can make quicker trips and not be such a production. So thanks to them, this will be leaving Saturday. I've got that one. In Bay 4, we've got a show hauler that is about 90% done. We've done a lot to this one as well. This one we've had a lot of fun with. Long list of ads, you know, pressure washer, blackout kit, Starlink. We added shower misers to both bathrooms on this coach. So no shower misers were done. Now this guy's gonna save all the water. So long list, that's a whole video in itself. Going through, we'll skip the wash bay because they're washing and there's really nothing out there to be seen. But let's go to the front. I don't know if Darren's notated anything surprises wise in any of his videos, but I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. Hopefully I don't lose my job over it. So let's walk to the front and we'll finish it up. Almost. We're giving them a sneak peek of what we got going. So I'm gonna come over here, give you can show them a little bit, but don't show them too much. Come look out this window right here. We got some guys working real hard out here today. Show a quick peek. Okay, that's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. Guys, thanks for watching. Give us a call. Brett again here at Performance Motor Coaches, 806-412-0015 or pmcrv.com. Thanks for watching.